Long ago, in a peaceful Igbo village called Amwoma, lived a young boy named Chinedu. He was full of life and loved to play with his friends by the river. Chinedu was only 10 years old, but he was very curious about everything. The one thing that excited him the most was the annual dance of the spirit. It was the biggest festival in the village, and everyone looked forward to it. But this year's festival was different because something strange was happening in the village. Every year, during the full moon, the dance of the spirit would take place. Chinedu had always wanted to be part of the dance of the spirit, but children were not allowed to participate until they were older. His father, Chief Obinna, was one of the elders in charge of the festival, and he told Chinedu that the time would come when he would be ready. But Chinedu didn't want to wait. He believed he could help the village even though he was still young. One evening, just before the festival, something strange happened in Amwoma. The river that gave water to the whole village began to dry up. Without water, the crops began to die, and the people became worried. The elders tried everything they knew, but nothing worked. They made sacrifices to the gods, but the river still refused to flow. People began to whisper that the spirits were angry. Chinedu noticed that his father and the other elders were worried. He heard them talking about how they needed the spirits more than ever this year. They feared that if the spirits didn't dance with them, the village would be in trouble. The night before the festival, Chinedu made a decision. He would find out what was wrong and save the village. As he entered the forest, the air felt different. It was quiet to quiet. He could feel the presence of something powerful. He walked deeper into the forest and soon, he heard a soft voice calling his name. Chinedu, the voice said, "Why are you here?" Chinedu looked around but saw no one. The voice spoke again, "You are too young to be here. Go back to your village." But Chinedu was brave. "Please, I need to speak to the spirits," he said. "The river is drying up, and the village is in danger. I want to help." Suddenly, a bright light appeared before him, and from the light emerged a tall, beautiful spirit. It was Nika, the spirit of the river. Nika looked at Chinedu with gentle eyes. "You are brave, young one," she said. "But there is something you do not know. The spirits are not angry. There is a powerful evil spirit in the forest that has been blocking the flow of the river. The dance of the spirit is the only thing that can stop it, but the dance must be led by someone with a pure heart. The elders do not know this." Chinedu was shocked. "What should I do?" he asked. Nika smiled. "You must be the one to lead the dance of the spirit. Only a heart as pure as yours can guide the spirits and drive away the evil one. But it will not be easy. You must be strong and courageous. Do you understand?" Chinedu nodded, though he was afraid. He knew this was his only chance to save the village. "I will do it," he said firmly. Next day, as the villagers gathered for the festival, Chinedu ran to his father. "Father, I know what is wrong," he said breathlessly. "The spirits are not angry. There is an evil spirit in the forest blocking the river. I have to lead the dance of the spirit to drive it away." Chief Obinna looked at his son with surprise. "What are you saying, Chinedu? The dance is for the elders. You are just a boy." "I spoke to Nika, the spirit of the river," Chinedu explained. "She said only someone with a pure heart can lead the dance and save the village. Please let me try." The elders were unsure, but seeing the determination in Chinedu's eyes, they decided to trust him. They prepared him for the dance, dressing him in the sacred clothes and teaching him the steps of the dance of the spirit. As night fell, the full moon shone brightly in the sky. The drums began to beat, and the villagers gathered around the sacred circle. Chinedu stood at the center, his heart pounding. He was scared, but he knew he had to be brave. He started to dance, his feet moving to the rhythm of the drums. As he danced, the spirits began to appear one by one. They were tall and glowing, their faces peaceful and kind. Chinadu could feel their presence, and he danced harder, his movements guided by something greater than himself. The villagers watched in awe as the spirits joined him in the dance. But then a dark cloud appeared in the sky, and from it emerged the evil spirit. It was large and terrifying, its eyes glowing red. The evil spirit roared, trying to stop the dance, but Chinadu didn't stop. He remembered Nika's words and danced with all his heart. The spirits surrounded him, protecting him from the evil one. Together, they moved in perfect harmony, their dance becoming stronger and stronger. The evil spirit tried to attack, but it was no match for the power of the dance of the spirit. With one final step, Chinadu and the spirits drove the evil one away, and the dark cloud disappeared. The sky cleared, and a soft rain began to fall. The river flowed again, and the village was saved. From that day on, Chinadu became a hero in the village. The dance of the spirit was celebrated every year, and Chinadu was always the one to lead it. The villagers never forgot how the bravery of one young boy saved them all. And Chinadu learned that sometimes, even the smallest among us can do great things if we have the courage to try.